Hi there, I'm Norman Sean, and I wanted to introduce you to our program, Upgrade Your Strategic Thinking. I guess the place to begin with is to really ask ourselves, why is strategic thinking important? I think there are a number of reasons, and they include the fact that the environment is changing. It's becoming more complex and uncertain as each day goes by. The world of work is also changing. We've seen the increased use of automation and artificial intelligence. And clearly, the key to secure our place in this world as humans is to develop those skills only mastered by humans. And one of those is really strategic thinking. So, finally, strategic thinking is also one of the key skills you'll need as you advance your career in this organization or indeed any other organization. But I think we need to recognize that the nature of strategy and strategic thinking has changed. With the increasing complexity and uncertainty, we find that we need new approaches to embrace these challenges of risk and uncertainty and different ways of thinking about strategy. In addition, the advances we've been making in brain science have really given us new insights about strategic thinking and how we might best use this important faculty of our brain. So in this program, we deal with two perspectives. We'll deal with you as the strategist, in essence, the mind of the strategist. And we'll also deal with the nature of the strategic challenge or challenges that you face. Just looking first at you yourself as the strategist. Some of the things we'll deal with are how you might approach difficult challenges or problems. What are the differences between analysis and insight and how you might use them and when you might use them? How you can prepare yourself to make the best strategic decisions and think most clearly. And finally, what is the DNA of strategic thinking? How does your brain work for you and how can you best use it in these situations? The second area of the strategic challenge, I think, has to be preempted by the point that strategy is very dependent on the context. There are no real generic approaches which you can use in any circumstance. So we'll show you a number of ways to figure out which approach to use and how to use it. First thing we'll do is we'll talk about the differences between complicated challenges or environments and complex challenges, and what is the use that we might make of best practice or not. We'll talk about when you collect information and you do your data collection, what's the optimum stopping point? How much data do you really need in order to make a requisite and appropriate decision? What is the definition of good strategy? This is always a good question. What is good strategy and what is bad strategy? And can we actually define the difference between them? How can you choose the right tool? How can you know which approach to use to give you the desired outcome that you're looking for? And one tool that we will spend a bit of time on, which is really suitable in highly complex and highly uncertain environments, is scenario thinking. We'll show you some techniques that really help you to do decent scenario thinking and a few examples as well. So how will this program work? Well, it'll be as practical as we can possibly make it. What we'll try and do is really help you improve your strategic thinking. We'll give you a better understanding of yourself as the strategist, how you might prepare yourself, what frame of mind you need to be in. And we'll also assist you in sizing up the nature of the strategic challenge. What's the best approach to use in different circumstances? But in order to do this, we need some help from you. We need you to do some preparation. Two things we'd like you to do. Firstly, could you please identify a significant strategic challenge that you face? Why is this a challenge? What's the nature of the challenge and what are some of the barriers which are stopping you from solving it? So what's the strategic challenge you face that you'd like to think about, particularly in the context of this program of upgrading your strategic thinking? The second thing we'd like you to do is to answer the short survey that will be sent out to you prior to the workshop. This is going to assist us in tailoring the program to meet your needs. We'll be able to get a sense of the kinds of issues you're dealing with, the kinds of challenges you're facing and seeking to solve, and just help us ensure that the kinds of things we cover off would really be most useful for you. So I'm looking forward to meeting you at the program, and I'm hoping that you all come along being prepared to explore how we might upgrade our strategic thinking. Thank you.